Sorry about that, man. I forget the new mic has a goddamn button on it. Anyway, I'm wearing this shirt in direct protest to what the mainstream has done to our characters over the last few years. Not to say that all over again. All right, look. Hulk, he's reaching out. He's going to grab your ass, rip you apart, right? Pieces. He does not need adamantium. He doesn't need claws to chop the pieces up after he rips them up. You don't need that. Okay? The Hulk was a badass. The Hulk was a badass. He needed Rick Jones to talk him down. All right? And then in the MCU, of course, they gave him Natasha to talk him down. Took her away. All right? Look, Hulk ain't a pacifist. He's not a nice guy. Okay? Bruce Banner knew he wasn't a nice guy. That's why he hermited. He like, keep away from me. Y'all need to stay away from me when I'm in that. Because I might mess you up. Not because I'm a nice guy going to make you a milkshake. Okay? The MCU ruined the Hulk. Without even trying. Look, come on, man. If you're a fan, go backwards. Just go backwards. If you're a fan of Marvel and DC, go read all the old stuff that you missed out on when it came out that you didn't think, that might not be for me. Go back and read that shit. Don't read this shit today because it definitely ain't for you. All right? It's for a very small niche of people that don't buy comics. And it makes zero sense. There's some news this morning. Okay? I don't know who this Doyle dude is, right? But I see him out there talking about somebody will send their internet hit gang after you, blah, blah, blah. Well, that dude has 7 accounts that I'm blocked by. What do you do with 7 accounts? You harass people, right? Okay, I got one account, no socks. What you get from me, you get from me, not from my fake account, right? And I've never interacted with any of them 7 accounts, so that's kind of cheesy. Just cheesy that he has me blocked on 7 accounts I've never interacted with, and probably never would have. What's up, B-Man? Y'all know Varian. He's muted like I was for the first 2 minutes of the show.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought my mic was on, but
I'm not used to having a switch on the mic, man. That's every show so far since I got this new mic. I've been crap.
Well, you know why I switch? I have this habit to turn the mic off because with Indie Vote Radio, what happens is that I end up needing like someone will message and so the microphone it picks up stuff, so it will send out you can hear what I'm saying on the microphone. Right. If I forget to turn off Indie Vote Radio. So there's times where if I'm live on Indie Vote Radio, I will forget. So I have to constantly mute my mic now. So
they be hearing you cussing out the kid.
yeah. Because no, it's only if I've been live on Indie Vote Radio and I forget to go in live, and it's a lot easier now because I put the radio on the other monitor so I can monitor it.
Right.
So now I always remember. But yeah, you could mess up and be like, you could fart or something and everyone will hear it.
Yeah, exactly. And this thing is like, it's got the directional mode.
Yeah.
So I can kind of block out some of the other sound.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it works, but
I seen the link and I'm like, Pop sent the link and I'm not doing anything for the next 10, 15 minutes. So let's see what's going on. So this is your Madness Tuesday morning, huh?
The Tuesday morning brew.
Okay.
The Tuesday morning brew. I don't know. I had so much fun last week. I come out here. I had a bunch of people watching. Luke came out, hung out with me. You came out, hung out with me for a little while. And it was like, maybe I need to do a morning show that just ain't a shield show. I mean, we might talk about a few books, but I got to have a couple shows that just aren't me talking about everybody's books all the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I I see this morning that the. Do you remember back when that comic shop owner threatened Ethan's life?
They threatened who?
A comic shop owner last year.
Yeah.
Like, remember, if I ever see you at a con, I'm gonna punch your face out. I'm gonna blow your face off your skull.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I remember hearing about that.
You know what? I turned on the YouTube this morning, and there's Ethan talking about karma. I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened. So I go watch, and there's that dude, and his comic shop is closing.
Oh.
Gee, if you alienate a good portion of the fans who walk through your door, that's probably going to have a negative effect on sales, yo.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. No, I agree. You hate to see anybody lose their business, but
right.
I
love comic shops.
Yeah.
It's like sell comics, yo.
Yeah, that's I don't understand when people make threats like that. Oh, I'm gonna bash your face in if I ever see you. I would like we can sit down and have a conversation. I for one of my history with Dan Slott has been documented. And right. Hey, there's Lola.
Hi, Lola.
And so for me, it's when it first happened, and just for people listening, Dan Slott, I was following him on Twitter about 6 years ago, and he had I'm in the market and just shopping, and I look at my phone. It says Dan Slott mentioned you in a tweet, and I'm like, really? So I try to go to the tweet, and my phone dies. So I'm like, oh man. So I'm like, Dan Slider. So Lola will remember this. I was super excited to see what Dan Slider said because I had posted some art and everything. I don't know, maybe he'd seen it and gave me a shout out. I rush home. I rush it. I don't even take the groceries out the car. That's how quick I'm rushing home. I run upstairs to my computer.
Like, right? Yeah.
I run to my computer and it's a tweet from Dan Slider that says, which by the way, Dan, could have been a private message. You could have followed me and then messaged me, but you didn't do that. No, what you did was you posted on your Twitter, and he since deleted it because he realizes how it makes him look. You may want to unfollow. He tags me. It says, he adds me and says, you may want to unfollow me because you follow someone who refers to me as human garbage. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. And then it's got like 500 likes underneath it. And I'm like, the fuck is this? What's going on? So I reach out. I'm like, who am I following? Dan, what's going on, sir? And he never responds.
Of course not.
And I'm like, I don't understand. But it's like you tried to dog whistle his followers on me. Yeah, and I didn't do anything. So that was upsetting. But
well, I went and looked at this Doyle dude. Okay, this Doyle dude that was pointed out this morning that was blocking, had people blocked that had never talked to him. And I go look and see who this dude is, right? This dude has 7 accounts I'm blocked from. 7. Who needs 7 accounts to do anything other than harass other people?
People with personality problems. I guarantee you, I guarantee you each of those accounts has a different personality. This is my mean account. This is my political account. This is my, I don't know. Look, people use blockchains and block bots. I'm sorry, block bots. I said blockchains.
Now, how does this help your customer base? How does this help you sell books? This is my question to these people. How does this help you make money?
Look, no one needs to be abused. Okay, the block button is there for a reason. My problem is you don't just block people because they follow someone that I don't like. We do news at IndieVolt. I have to follow a lot of people. So what happens is that if you block anybody who follows Pops Van Zandt or follows Dreaded Dinosaur or whoever have you, if you start blocking those people, I can't see your content when you're putting it out.
Right.
So you've got this nice comic book that I could be interested in because I don't care. I don't care about your politics. I care about your book. I want to read your book. I can't see it now because you blocked me.
And even then, it's like, okay, I'll admit some I don't want nothing to do with because I already know what is inside them. But at the same time, I keep hoping that somebody's going to write a Hulk story that's really the Hulk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm still watching. I still want to know what's going on over there. Somebody might get it right.
Maybe.
I'd still love to talk to these people and figure out where the hell their heads at. I mean, what is your benefit to shutting me and everybody that follows me down? Everybody that follows me ain't my friend. Some of them don't like me at all. Probably your friends. You just blocked them,
though. Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We all have people that follow us that don't care for us, but they're out there paying attention to everything we say so they can put it in their soundboard or snipe a clip and show it off over and over and over again. We all got those people.
Yeah. I mean, they're there. I mean,
and those people are probably Tom Rainey's friends. But if he blocks me, then he just blocks some of his friends too. That's what I'm trying to get at. These blockchains are not precise. You're going to lose people that would have bought your book. You're going to lose people that would, just like Varian said, it's like, I can't see it now. You're going to block people that might have bought your book. It's just dumb.
I mean, and then too, like, it sucks when you go, oh man, I like this book. This book was awesome. And then you go over to the person who created it and find that you've been blocked.
Yeah, you go to tell them how much you like it, and you can't even talk to them.
And you're like, why am I blocked? And it's nothing that you did. Right. It's someone that you follow. So I always take it that way. I'm like, okay, you know what? They're not personally attacking me. They just don't like someone I follow. If I care enough, I'll reach out and say, hey, I'll find another way to reach out through email. Maybe if they got an email, hey, I noticed that I'm blocked on Twitter. I want to reach out to you, but I enjoyed your book. 9 times out of 10, that goes unanswered. They don't respond. But what'll end up happening? But what usually happens is that I did get an email once from a person. They said, thank you. I appreciate you liking the book. Yeah, I keep getting trolled by people, so I'm just blocking anybody who follows people who follow a certain group of people. Okay, I get that. I understand. They understand the loss of revenue they're going to get. Because here's the thing, I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to, it's going to be hard for me to
looking for your shit. Keep it where I can see it.
Yeah. It's rough. I'm trying to make people understand that, blocking is, while I understand why you would do it, block on an individual basis.
Yes.
Block
because people who come at me stupid personally.
Right.
Okay. I don't block you because you follow somebody that came at me stupid personally. I block that person that came at me stupid. I don't even know what I don't even know what I would do. A blockchain would kill my show.
Yeah.
If I started blocking people and using a blockchain, I would have nobody watching, 10 people. Because they're all attached in some way. What's up, Glenn? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Glenn. And I'm sorry, you hear the trash man. He's decided to use the largest truck he can today.
Yeah.
Make sure that that we hear him in the background. But
you bet. I can't hear it though, personally. So
you can't hear it yet. He's not in front of my house, but he's coming.
Oh, okay. He's about to be there. All right.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I mean, block. Look, block if somebody calls you an asshole, a slut. You know what? Block them then. But just because someone follows Pop, someone follows Indie Princess, someone follows me, I wouldn't block that person. Especially if you have a problem with me. And trust me, you have a lot of reasons to have a problem. A lot of reasons.
We have so many people in our collectives that don't like somebody in somebody else's collective.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, all of us do. We all have people that don't like somebody else. That's like some of my friends probably don't like you. Some of your friends probably don't like me. I'm not gonna block them and block you. You see, I mean, it's just
the only way you block them is they come at you and say, "Hey, pops, you're an asshole." You know, and I hope you stub your toe. That would be
yeah. It's crazy. I mean, we're trying to make sure that we get more eyes on everybody, and they're over there trying to make sure that nobody can see what we're doing.
Yeah. So Lola, you demand to come on this live show. You demand I send you a link. I see that you're not. There's no makeup this morning. There's a bruise on the side of her head. It's not a bruise. It's actually a rash that an infection started. She's showing it off. So look. Half my face fell off. It's pretty cool. Right by the ear. Look, I told her, I said, like, you couldn't tell there was anything there when she had the hair. She had to shave the hair off of it so she can get to it and medicate it. So, yeah.
So how do you feel?
How do you feel, Lola?
In pain.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I can't sleep because the side that I sleep on is the side.
You got to get one of them round pillows that's got a hole in the middle.
Yeah.
The problem is it goes all the way up here and down and by my eye.
Damn. Varian, you're going to have to put her in the lap, bro. Put her sleepy.
Yeah. I'm going to have to just...
And today's my birthday.
Yeah, today's Lola's birthday.
Oh, crap. Happy birthday, Lola. I wish I'd have been prepared for that. But now I'm going to have to
Thank you.
Something. Let me see. What can I find real quick? Where is it?
She's super old today. And,
there it is.
I told her. I said, wow.
Happy
so
birthday
old.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
dear Lola. Happy birthday to you. I told her we should get her a birthday hat for Live Wire tonight. I just it's been very stressful over here at the Grant household. I found out very recently my brother is not doing well. He's in the hospital. Suffered an aortic dissection as well as an aneurysm. And from the information that we received, and luckily they were able to get him to the hospital. Aortic dissection is what killed Jonathan Larson and was ultimately contributed to the loss of Michael Ringo. Aortic dissection. But the aneurysm, my brother also had. So he's in the hospital. He was on a ventilator, or is on a ventilator. He's gonna be right now. His fiance is saying that the doctors think he'll be paralyzed from the waist down, which is rough news to hear about your brother. You're like, oh man, okay, well I got to get down there and see him. I gotta fly. So I may get a little. I may have to leave, not today, but very soon. We may end up missing a Live Wire pretty soon. I'm not sure, depending on.
I'll always pick you up, bro.
Yeah.
Last week when you guys weren't out here Thursday morning, I did a breakfast buzz.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. Again Thursday morning, I went to go see Randy.
Yeah,
and he didn't know we were coming, so it was really cool to walk in and kind of surprise him on the 23rd. And he, Randy sounds really well. He sounds like Randy. He tried to pop in to the stream a few times, but the center where he is, the internet isn't the best there. Yeah. So he drops out, pops in, drops out. But we can hear him fine. But he's got stories, and he told most of us to us. He's got some hell of a stories since he's been in there. You guys will enjoy it.
You guys like that product placement right there?
I seen that. Is he giving you 25 cents every time you do that? Every time you take a drink?
So, Varian, is Randy not at home then, Varian?
Not yet.
No, he's not at home yet. He's at a rehabilitation facility where they help people, learn, motor functions again and relearn like walking,
So can he not walk then?
No. He's what did he say, Lola? Was it 2 minutes he's able to stand? Was it how long was Randy able to stand? 4 minutes he was able to stand. So there's no walking yet. He's still being wheeled around in a chair. But
Wow.
But yeah, he's got so many stories, and it was really good to see him. I told him we were all thinking about him.
What about Luke? Is Luke the same?
Luke is I talked to Luke. Luke is he posted a video the other day walking with help. He's training. Which is cool to see. I think Luke told me he's at 32 seconds standing. He can stand for about 32 seconds, and but again, he's on the mend. He was able to go home for Christmas. And that was cool. See him be able to go. But now he has to go back. But a lot. It's the after effects of COVID, which is what they're battling right now. And Randy's drawing. Yeah, he's drawing. He's got a book. He's working on the COVID book.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it. Might as well.
Sorry, Randy. I just leaked that. I'm sorry.
No, check it out. See, if somebody who hasn't gone through what he's gone through tries to do it, they'll get slammed.
That's
Nobody can say shit about Randy doing it.
Yeah.
See, good call, Randy.
Well, while we're sharing stories, today is also a bad day for me. 7 years ago.
Your birthday's not supposed to be a bad day for you.
Yeah, 7 years ago on my birthday, I lost my son.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Damn.
So I'm trying to stay positive today and cheerful. That's why I came on the stream.
Yeah.
Well,
we
love you, Lola. We appreciate it.
He lived for 2 hours and 15 minutes and died in Varian's arms.
Oh.
Dude.
It's weird this day for me, December 28th, because usually I post something like I post a long post and I say I want to thank I want to say happy birthday to the person who's meant the most to me in my life, who's helped me through some of the darkest times, and really is the reason why I'm the man I am today. So happy birthday, Stan Lee. And by the way, happy birthday to you too, Lola. And that's generally what I do. Like, oh yeah, it's Lola's birthday too. But it's funny because she reminds me. She's like, there's we have a birth certificate for our son, and birth certificate too. So he was born. So his birthday was his birthday is December 20th. I remember when not to bring everybody down. I'm sorry, but I remember when we were in the hospital and we knew he was coming, and he was 21 weeks, and which is usually it's early, but there have been children who have survived at 21 weeks, and because he's for the most part fully formed. I mean, his everything's there. He's just small. But I remember him. I remember the doctor said, "We're going to do this, and we're probably going to lose the baby." And I remember going to the doctor. I said, "Doc, we're in the hallway." I said, "You can't do it today." I said, because like she's telling him, no, let's wait. And I told him, I said, "Doc, it's her birthday. Don't do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it at midnight. Just don't do it on her birthday." And he looked at me and said, "I'm sorry. This is the way the ball bounces, Mr. And walked off. And I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, okay, here we go. I knew then that, she was going to have fun. It took her about 4 or 5 years to celebrate her birthday again. So I'm happy that she's actually acknowledging that it's her birthday now. That's progress. So, but she's an old, listen, don't let Lola fool you. Lola's also depressed because she's old. Don't let her.
Not as old as me.
Yeah. She's old.
You ain't old yet, baby.
Look at her. She's shaving one side of her hair. It looks like a midlife crisis to me, and I'm actually pretty I'm pretty concerned.
Do you know what's really scary from my point of view is that every time I come on these things, the only people, as far as I can see, that are older than me are John Silvestri. Everybody else is a whippersnapper.
Yeah, I'm feeling all whippery and snappery today.
I tend to forget like people's ages, because like if someone asks me like how old Glenn is, I'm like, Glenn's got to be like 48, 49 maybe.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, he's approaching 50. I don't guess ages anymore because I get them wrong. Temple Lowe's. I tell everybody how Lola. Look, Lola looks good for 41.
Oh hell yeah!
Right, Lola.
41 dick.
Not quite 41 yet. I'll be 40. I'll be 40. I think that's a good age to stop aging at. I think that's.
Listen, it doesn't get it. They say life begins at 40. Well, believe me, it does not. My life hit the bottom when I was 40. I'm still recovering now.
Yeah, I keep and Pops, you have to tell me. I keep hearing people say. I keep hearing this phrase. Maybe this will be your generation's phrase, you and Glenn. And tell me if it's true. Man, the 60s, man. Shit, I'm paying for it now.
No, I was only a kid in the 60s. I don't remember the 60s too much. I was only a baby.
I was born in 63.
Okay.
And I was born in September of 63. And if y'all ever thought about doing a collection for the month you were born and collecting all the books that came out the month you were born, don't be born in September 63. Right? Because you're not going to get X-Men #1. You're not going to get Avengers #1. You're not going to get all them books that came out the month you were born.
Yeah.
Dude, I want all them books so bad just because that's the month I was born. But yeah,
right.
Ain't going to happen. So get them books now for all you youngsters that want to start that collection of getting the book. Get them now. Don't wait 40 years till you can't afford to get them. Just saying, but yeah, man.
Well, listen. The month I was born, which is January, the #1 single in the United States was "Mambo Italiano" by that Rosemary Clooney woman. So it wasn't even anybody like Elvis Presley or anybody like that. So that's my song. That's my birth song, Mambo Italiano. So when I meet George, I will tell him that, and I'm sure he'll be impressed.
Hey, listen, somebody's song out there, birth song, is Mambo #5. I mean, come on. Someone's doing the what's the name? The Macarena. That's their birth song. I mean,
oh yeah. Yeah, well, that's worse, isn't it? Yeah. I think #2 was something like what's he called? Was the guy who wrote Elvis's early songs that always bitches that he never had the success? Carl Perkins. I think he was #2 with Blue Suede Shoes or something like that. So pretty good song, that one. Better than Mambo Italiano.
Yeah, the 60s didn't ruin me, Barry, and the 70s did.
Okay. So the 70s, that's what you're paying for now. Okay.
In the 70s, we had the best music.
We had the best.
We had everything.
We had the best acid. We had the best.
The song that came out on my birthday was "Another Day in Paradise" by Phil Collins.
Okay, now you're gonna make me look.
Phil Collins is good.
I probably got
#1 song. September 63. We'll find out. What the hell?
The sad thing is that there's still someone out there clamoring. Like really just this is their claim to fame. That they, hey, I had #1 single in 1982 in March, it's because apparently mine is Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I love rock and roll.
That's all right. Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one.
Just remember, however sad you think, however sad you think your song is, just think Mambo Italiano and be grateful.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pops. Go on, Pops.
Mine is one of my
mom's favorite. My family used to play that all the time because we're Italian.
Mine is My Boyfriend's Back.
Now, do you rub your boyfriend's back when it hurts, or
my boyfriend's back when there's gonna be trouble or some shit like that?
You know what's messed up is that the Chipettes sung that song, and on the show, and they never released the content. So my aunt would take the albums and speed them up and make me Chipmunk CDs. or on tapes, might not even tapes. And so I come home and play them. And I remember dancing to that song, and my father being very, very concerned. Because
you know, when you're a kid and you don't care what the lyrics are, you just sing.
Yeah. Okay. It was kind of like that.
You remember, okay, like songs like "Go Away, Little Girl" and stuff, like the Osmonds when you were a little kid, and everybody be singing that shit. So you'd be singing it too, and it's like, no, come back.
And
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean go away.
There was a show over here with David Bowie on when he was Ziggy Stardust, you know, and all the height of his fame and all that. And he had all his orange hair and all that space suit on and all that kind of thing. And I remember Sunday night he was on a program, and my mother and father said, "Who the hell is that?" And then the next week, Liberace was on, and he was worse. He looked worse than David Bowie with all that camp gay stuff, you know, funny coloured hair and all this stuff he was going on about. And I said, "Who the hell is that?" And we were just laughing about it because they were complaining. And Liberace's been doing this since about 1948, you know. And he had hot pants on and all this kind of stuff, you know. My God, at least David Bowie never wore hot pants, as far as I know.
You know, go check out Lola's wish list. Get her a birthday gift, just because.
I seen
in your underwear, Critical Blast. In your underwear. Nothing like it caught in your room, jamming to the Weather Girls. It's raining men in your underwear. You got to do it with that. What's his name? Tom Cruise slide feel, right?
Yeah, you had to tape it and send it to us. Though. That proof that it happened. You can't just you got to send us proof. And Pops, you're gonna love one of the questions that I have on Livewire tonight.
Oh, here we go.
You're gonna love it. It's a gentleman who was happy.
Do I need to come on and read it?
Well, I think Eric's gonna read him tonight, but
okay.
I think that you'll like this one because this is a gentleman who was accepted by he got his book in Diamond.
Nice.
He got his indie book in Diamond. Yeah. And
the problem is this is way back in the back where nobody looked.
Well, the other problem is he got the purchase order, and guess what? He's like, what do you mean purchase order? What?
Oh yeah, you gotta buy books, bro.
Yeah, no one told him that. Diamond bought the books.
Oh, so, yeah.
See, Glenn's laughing, Pops is laughing, and I was slapping my head like, no, Diamond doesn't print. They don't take. You have to do that. And the guy's like, well, how do I afford this? I'm like, and there's the $1 million question we've all been trying to ask ourselves during the club. How do we afford this?
Lola, Critical Blast wants to know if there's going to be an unboxing modeling stream of all the stuff you get from your wish list.
So the stuff I got on my wish list is stuff that I can wear.
Not stuff I can show.
I put some low cut shirts on there. There's some crowns, there's some heels for the shoe cam.
Yeah, he just wants to know if you're going to be modeling this stuff you get.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's going to be used on the stream. Yeah.
There you go. I can
say this on your show, Pops, because I can't get because you'll get in trouble for it. But Lola had a wish list.
Hold up. I don't have my disclaimer. I don't have a disclaimer for this show. All right, look, whatever he says, I may or may not agree with.
Well, a couple years ago, Lola had a wish list, and we put it out. You know, it was like on like the site, and it was on Last Call, comics.com. She had a wish list and everything. People would find it. And but the thing is, the wish list was also set up to where you could send stuff. You didn't have to get things from her wish list. You could get anything you want and send it to her. And the cool thing was that, well, for her is you didn't know her address, so you could buy it and they would ship it. The company would ship it to her.
Right.
Well, she got some underwear, and I remember when she opened, she says, "Wow, someone sent some underwear to her," and it just happened to fit, but they said, "Cum slut" on the back of the underwear. And she's like, "What?"
I still got them.
Yeah. She's like, Do I wear?
I got ones that say cum slut. I got ones that say DTF. I got a whole bunch of different ones.
And these are people send them like here. And it's like
these are people acting like they like they know you.
Yeah.
I've gotten toys too.
Yeah, she's gotten. We used to joke about that on the show. Like, why do we keep getting? Okay. Can Lola get a normal item? So when you send Lola items, keep in mind that we can't do unboxings because of the stuff we get. How's Australian?
It's going good. Items are still up for sale. I'm just not doing any live ones. If someone wants to do a live one for me, go for it. But I'm not doing any live ones.
Keep dropping that link though, Lola. Keep dropping the link to where people can see the stuff so that they don't forget.
No, when I was I fell down the rabbit hole yesterday of UK television.
Buy it.
Yeah, over the Bible.
I need more outfits for the shows.
Women's naughty schoolgirl outfit. Role play uniform number 4. Costume lingerie set.
They say that. They say.
Attaboy.
They say they say 4-piece lingerie set, and you get it like the string. As I put in there. But no, I fell down the UK rabbit hole yesterday. Glenn, the television, man. First of all, it's all Chef Ramsay. How many shows does the man have?
Don't know.
Like, he can fix anything. I'm waiting to see Chef Ramsay save the comic book market. I mean, he's everywhere.
He's blown his credibility, Mr. Ramsay, because he's turned into like they all do. They all sort of sell out, don't they? And they're doing it. I think they're serious at the beginning, and they just start taking the mickey out of things and taking the money. But we used to watch him, but he's just the same now. He's all right, but he's just the same.
I want to sell out.
He's funny.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I love watching him.
Yeah. I've told Helen, when Pixar ring me and offer me $4 million for Hatch, and I can't even speak his name, I'll sign the paper. Lock, stock, and barrel. Take it away. I'll never even look at it. Just give me the money, because I'm too old now to be worrying about precious. This is my baby and this kind of shit. I just want the money. Just give me the money. Money talks, like 10cc said a while back. Pops will remember that. Money talks, so listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about money.
Speaking of money, if you don't want to buy an item for me, you could always PayPal me some money.
Yeah, that works. PayPal me money too.
She's I gotta go get her cake. And listen, first of all, just a word to the wise, everyone. Walmart will not make a penis cake. They will call the police on you. If you even ask. So that's how I know this. And so they don't make penis cakes at Walmart. They also don't. They how was I to know?
All right, hold up. This is how you do this, Barry. You go to the bakery and you get one of them big eclairs, the rectangle donuts. Get one of those, and then you go get a couple of Hostess snowballs. And then you cover the whole mess with icing.
Right. Okay.
Oh boy.
He just wants me to put back on the 50 pounds that I lost.
Can I answer William Quinton?
Yes. Answer William.
Yes. It is the Glenn Fleming who wrote 8 Seconds. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Yes.
Yeah.
8 Seconds, Glenn Fleming. Glenn Fleming.
That's
but
the one,
we know him from Hatch.
Yeah.
We know him from Comics Unlimited magazine.
And I've got. If you go on Amazon, there's loads of stuff there, loads of books I've written about traveling and all sorts of science fiction, all sorts of stuff.
And yes, make sure you put that second N on there.
That's the one. Yeah. If anybody wants to know if I'm related to Ian Fleming, I can't tell you that because I'd have to kill you.
There you go.
I understand that 8
Operation Tonga
is
That's what it's
actually
called. Operation Tonga was the the mission that my dad was in on D-Day. It's called Operation Tonga, and it was to destroy the Merville Battery gun emplacement that was going to bomb the D-Day beaches. And there were 650 in his division, and only 150 got to the battery in time to destroy it, because the others were either dead or miles away.
Now, is your other one, 8 Seconds, is that a biography about the career of Nick Gibson?
No.
Wow.
I'll tell you, the reason it's called 8 Seconds is because that's how long it took my dad to leave that C-47 and get on the ground. 8 seconds it took for that.
And it's also how long my son stayed on that stupid bully road.
So you imagine that they were supposed to jump at 2,000 feet, but that was too high, and they would have all been shot because of the the bullets and all that. So the pilots went in low, 500 feet above the ground, and they all jumped out. Oh, the Americans did it as well. They all went in that low, and my dad's commanding officer, when he was on his way down, in that 8 seconds when he was on his way down, a Sterling bomber flew underneath him. And he jumped from 500 feet, and that bomber was underneath him. He saw it. He thought he was going, well, for a second, he thought he was going to land on it. A bomber flew underneath him. So you think 8 seconds from 500 feet to get out of an aircraft.
He's lucky that just the air wash of that other plane didn't just.
That's right, yeah.
Drag him away.
Well, you know how a parachute works. Yeah. When you jump out of a plane, the blast from the engine or the propeller will fill it full of air, and that's what makes you fall okay. But it can also destroy the canopy, and some guys, it's called a Roman candle. They just went straight down. Their chute didn't open and just hit the ground. But get this, my dad, when he jumped out of the plane, he had a brain gun, with a sort of light machine gun, which was very heavy. And when he didn't hit the ground, he hit a flooded field, because Rommel flooded all the fields because he knew the airborne were coming. So a lot of guys drowned. But my dad hit this ice cold water. He thought it was coming into a field, which he was, but because it was dark, the water looked flat and looked like ground. So he not only had he survived the 500 feet drop and all the tracers and all the stuff flying about and planes, when he hit that, it was freezing cold water and 4 foot deep, and he had this heavy machine gun with him, and he went down to the bottom and he had to cut the risers on the chute and get out of that. So when he got out, he was wet through. So not only was everybody dying around him, he was wet through as well, because all his friends, when they all got together, they all laughed at him because they couldn't understand why he was wet through, because they had landed on ground. Right. So imagine that. Imagine the shock of that, and nearly drowning because his chute's coming down on top of the water. He's 4 foot underneath on his back carrying this machine gun, and he hasn't shot anybody yet. He hasn't seen any Germans yet. It's amazing.
It's crazy.
Buy the book and read all about it.
He's frozen too, just freezing.
Yeah,
freezing.
Yeah, that's right.
Teeth chattering and shit.
Yeah,
I've been cold. Yeah. I know what cold is.
And then when he got out of that, he had to walk 5 miles to the gun emplacement. So, because they were dropped everywhere, as you know, they were just everywhere. So it's an incredible story. It's not just my dad's story; it's all those guys, Americans or whatever they were, that they were just dropping everywhere. And in fact, I did read, just while we're on this, you've heard of a place called St. Mary Glees. You ever heard of that? It's the 82nd Airborne Americans. Their job was to drop onto St. Mary Glees, and when they came down, they landed in a square, and the church was on fire. So the German soldiers were there, and they were just coming down, and they were just shooting them as they were coming down. And that drop on St. Mary Glees was the only drop on D-Day that actually landed the people where they should have been, because they were all just dropped everywhere, because of the pilots would press the green light before, because he wanted to get out of there, and all that kind of getting shot down and all that kind of stuff. And the only people who landed on the point where they should have landed were those guys at St. Mary Glees, and they all got shot by the Germans, or most of them got shot by the Germans. St. Mary Glees, you'll know, it's where that guy was trapped on the tower who went deaf. his parachute caught on the tower of the church, and he watched everybody, all his comrades getting shot down. He was stranded there for 12 hours, and when they got him down, he was stone deaf because they were ringing the bell right next to his ear in the turret, in the tower. And if you go to St Mary Glees now, there's actually a dummy of a paratrooper up on the roof of the church, hanging like he did. I think he was called John Steele, I think. But like I say, that was the only place on that day where the people who landed where they should have been landed was at St Mary Glees. So sorry about that.
Marv, to quickly answer your question, if it's on Kickstarter, yes. If it's on Indiegogo, yes as well. But check if they check the fulfilled thing. Like if they locked your pledge on Indiegogo, then you cannot return it because it means they're busy with it and they're fulfilling it. If they haven't, then yeah, you can ask it back. Any second you want.
And it doesn't hurt also to just approach the creator and go, "Hey, man, is this thing coming sometime soon? Well, what's up? Be nice, be respectful. Just like, hey, man, I'm a creator. I understand.
Life happens. It's a weird time.
Check the updates. Check the updates on the campaign. He might have said something yesterday about what's going on. You don't know. Check it. Critical Blast. Damn it, Amazon keeps putting these items in my cart and trying to ship them to my ex-wife's address. Not the desired result.
Especially not if you're ordering a 4-piece schoolgirl uniform.
I'm going to say, send it to Krista's.
Oh, yeah.
It should go right to mine if it's from my list. I don't know why it's doing that.
Well, who says that he doesn't want one for himself as well?
Exactly.
Or he could be shopping outside your list for something he likes.
He could, because he does have my address.
I want to see Lola wearing this. I want to see Lola wearing the Wonder Woman breastplate. Gonna have to be, well endowed breastplate, but I want to see.
Too good at that, you two.
Oh god! Oh boy!
You guys are horrible.
Look, it's Tuesday morning. I woke up. I had no idea what I was going to do. I just knew I wanted to do a morning show.
I literally just walked in the door and you guys were streaming, so there's my excuse.
Yeah. This is going to be my Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. I don't know why. I watch everybody else's morning show, and it's like Tuesday, there's nothing to watch.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I'm doing a morning show on Tuesday. Now we got the whole week covered, right?
Can I just say thank you to William for that comment there?
Oh, he said it twice. He said it earlier.
That's
too.
all right. You can say it 3 times if you like.
Earlier somewhere.
Operation Tonga, yeah.
Yeah.
Feed the ego. Thank you.
See, he said it there too. 8 seconds is a damn fine book. Yes. So, good stuff for sure. And that's what it's all about, man. It's all about entertainment. Whether it's these shows, the stuff you guys write, the stuff you guys draw, it's all about entertainment. Put smiles on people's faces, making them laugh, have a good time.
Oh, that's what we do. Okay.
Hey, that's Mike, I've just got my scanner working. It's brilliant.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah,
with pleasure, man.
See that?
I can sort that out now.
Stuff behind the scenes going on that we don't even know about.
I just got a new scanner.
So I have been using my A3 scanner, this gigantic beast over there for like 5 years now. And Glenn was like, hey, I need me one of those. So I was looking around, and the only one that I found in this model was $800 or something 3 months ago. But there's other ones that are cheap as well, because I got mine for 400 euros. So about $450 by now.
Yeah.
So
I think mine was 298 pounds. So it's about what, 350 euro.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. So it's good, yeah. So now I can scan all my work now. A3, brilliant.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to look into a bigger one.
Well, wow. I'm glad, Glenn, because last time I had to drive.
Yeah.
I had to get Brad to come get me, drive 50 miles to Kalamazoo to find a place to scan a piece of art and send it to Glenn. I had to go spend money.
Well, you did get that $1 million art for nothing.
So. That is true.
Hey, let's see how that's doing.
Have you got it framed yet? Oh well, what's going on?
Let's take a look at that. See how that's doing.
I've been scanning this today, just working out the color on it.
Oh. Sweet. Yeah, so I'm actually looking at getting an even bigger scanner.
Curl to it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh boy. Fantastic. Oh boy. Because Live on Chorus 6 is forcing my hand to work in A2.
Live on Chorus 6 is going to have to wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It's still got just a little curl to it, though.
Right.
Yeah, I need more books on top of it then.
It's getting there. It's been in the flat for about 2 months now, Glenn, you think?
Yeah, something. Yeah, September was it? Yeah.
So, I mean, it was completely rolled up. This thing was like, whoop, and like, yeah. So it's getting there.
Yeah, I'm working double size now.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I'm working even bigger. So this is just panels. This is the A3 that I used to do my pages in.
Right.
What's up, Pedro?
And this is how easy my pencils are compared to my inks because, I like to save time, and this is where I save time.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody say hi to Pedro.
Pedro.
What up? That's been a while, dude.
Oh, guys. Hello. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Welcome back. How are you guys doing this morning?
Just got home from work.
Yeah.
That's
just tuned in.
I am.
Otherwise, we're doing all right.
I'm having a blast because we actually got people out here, and I'm not out here by myself looking like an idiot. So,
yeah.
Now you're podcasting the Indie Vote way.
Yeah. That's a thing that is better done in groups.
Yeah.
Looking like an idiot. That's why I broadcast with Ginge. Then I was like, these guys are dumb. That sounds like two dumb guys having a bad time. A lonely dumb guy. Oof.
Exactly.
Yeesh.
And you have to do this every now and then.
Hey, Comics Gate.
And when you do, you get
Have you noticed that? I don't know how many of you guys do Twitter. Like, I don't really care. Like, I'm almost 50, so I mean,
no, I don't care.
Yeah, nobody. The Twitter's not a real place, but it's getting like more active now. Because even I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody in the middle of Latin America, and I'm getting flack from people like, "You're a racist, misogynist." Wow.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, the thing is that sometimes I drink and I hate myself, so maybe then I can do that.
I think it depends where you're hanging out because I don't get any of this on Twitter. I don't. No, yeah, I will now, but I'm not so far. I'm not any abuse so far. Just talk rational to people and nicely to people. We don't always agree.
You've had a wonderful time with a colored person. How dare you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. What I do is I try and hang out with people who are mature, so we don't. We can disagree. We can disagree, but we don't have to hate. We don't have to hate each other.
Exactly.
I mean, when warranted. Some people earn hatred, but I mean, give people a chance.
Looking for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think a lot of people go looking for it. Yeah.
Sin Killer, I'm in Panama, the country, not Panama City, Florida. Yes, I'm in Panama, the middle of Central America. We're in the middle of what would be called Panamanian summer, but it's just hotter. It's hot all year long, and it's when people go to beaches and go to pools and whatnot. So it's nice.
Marion, nobody's so recognized you without a hat, bro.
Yeah, no one recognizes a hat, man.
Yeah.
No hat. People are like, what's going on, man? I was.
Excuse me for a minute. I gotta feed the monster.
There I am, returning from like not being able to show my face.
Oh,
it was horrible. It was horrible. It was like
But you were still doing. You were still taking pictures and putting them up.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. I edited one. The one was horrible. I was like, I can't put that on. So I like totally like put it in face app and like took all the pimples off my face because it was bad. Like I don't know. I looked like I was 16 again with all these pimples and everything. And I'm like, I can't. And, you know, they were worse. Like the bigger ones, like I couldn't open my mouth. So if you listen to a couple of shows, I sound like Kanye West after the accident. I'm talking out the side of my mouth.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's like, oh man, you know, this isn't gonna work. Dude. But I was gonna say about your Twitter stuff. I like to remind people on Twitter when they come after me.
Yeah,
I am from a protected class. And you can't say anything to me about any of my views, no matter how toxic they are, because I am black, I am disabled, and my wife is bi. I check so many boxes that you can't say anything against me. When they draw pictures of me in the future, they will do so with cherub wings on the back. I might as well be canonized at this point.
Unlimited power.
And I'm gonna be your Gene Okerlund.
I can say whatever I want, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah, to me, it's like really silly. Because I mean, I would love to be in a position like Glenn is to write about his family in World War II, but I live in a region of the world where I have been shot at myself. You know, I've been in the middle of conflict. Like I lived in Colombia for 60 years. I heard bombs going off in the city I was in. Yeah, but I can't really write about any of that because it's so depressing. It would be like very depressing stories. Like there are no heroes because it's all like, okay, a lot of people didn't have the opportunity to make money for themselves, so they went into drug trafficking and I mean, there's no heroes, there's no villains. It's just how horrible it is down here.
Survival.
Yeah.
And when I read like a World War II story, like the heroism and the pride, it's like, dude, we got bullets down here, but I can't do that, you know. And I don't know, like I really love, like I want to get your book. Where can I get it, man? 8 seconds. Where can I get it?
It's on Amazon. Put my name in.
Yeah, I gotta pick one
Glenn
up too.
D. Fleming, and you'll find it. It's on Amazon.
Brian is the one that does the morning show Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. I usually, I get my morning entertainment from BKM.
Oh yeah.
Marion does the Thursday show, the Breakfast Buzz. There was nobody out here on Tuesday. Here I am, we have to fill out the week, right? We got to have a show to watch or be part of every day of the week. So, I filled that hole, BKM.
Pops is I also understand that Pops is unionizing the streamers. By the way, the critical blast on December 31st, school will be in session. I feel like I bought a gift for Varian on Chris's birthday. There it is. 8 seconds.
8 seconds.
Nice.
Look at that. Awesome, dude.
That was cool.
Put that back up there. There you go.
Yeah.
That is wonderful stuff.
No, because Sunday other people got the weekend covered. I golf on the weekend, Brian. I golf. Right?
Sundays are taken. I do a morning show with James Gingerton on Sundays at 11 a.m. It's called the James and Pedro Show, and we just highlight books directly. Oh, look at that's beautiful.
That kind of reminds me of Marv stuff in a way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
I was going to say though, because I had people reach out to me and say, "Hey, I'm sorry." It's like, sorry about what? I was doing the show on Tuesday at 9, but I'll stop. I'll change it to 7. It's like, why? And it's because Pops reached out to him and said, "What are you doing?" Live wires at 9 on Tuesdays, and it's like,
no. Somebody actually was going to use the name Breakfast Buzz.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no. We already have a show called the Breakfast Buzz. You can't use that one.
Yeah, don't cross the streams there.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna call it the Breakfast Club, because there's a radio show called the Breakfast Club, that comes every morning.
Breakfast
and
Club.
I was like, yeah, I could do that. Then I decided, I said, no, Buzz sounds better because we got that in our catchphrase. It's Buzz, you know. The buzz starts here.
Oh
So we
yeah,
did that.
it fits with the fall.
Yeah, and when you say buzz, it might sound like you're a little bit hungover, so there's the danger
The
there.
buzz fit.
So that's good.
That depends if there's a Saturday night
I
back
want
of
to show.
shots.
Yeah. Backer shots. Lola has to take a couple breaks between that because otherwise her kidneys will be.
Yes.
That is coming back thanks to Mike Jimmy.
You are not welcome, but you are appreciated.
Yes, that is coming back. I'm not doing it every week, but I'll be doing
Please
it
don't.
every other week.
Okay, look, Backer Shots has to be more host friendly. Okay, if you have a lot of people backing and getting, you got to pass that around from one guest to another. Your turn to do a shot. Your turn to do a shot. Your turn to do a shot, and try not to kill all y'all selves. Okay, if you get 20 or 30 people out there back a book, we're gonna have creators dropping dead, trying to keep up with the shots, and we don't want.
It's gonna get
Pass
revamped.
around
It's coming
throughout
back.
everybody in the panel, you know.
I think people want to see Lola get drunk. I mean, normally because for a while we had the vomit meter. Like, hey, she's gonna throw up.
That's the whole thing. Everybody was trying to get her really, really drunk, and it was like, yo, you gotta spread that
I
out.
only threw up twice on show.
Yeah, that is true.
But
I was there the second time.
Only twice.
I'll be bringing it back on the 15th of January.
That's my birthday.
And Critical Blast has a new show he's setting up, Sing for Your Supper. You get a backer, you got to sing a karaoke. I think you should change that to offering, I will sing a song you like if you back my book. Not after you back my book. If you back my book. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I already did that singing bit on the Bitches Be Crazy. Pitches Be Crazy, I should say. I already did that one, so I've done that one. I'm not doing that again.
Oh man, Bitches Be Crazy is hilarious.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I love that.
It's the funniest thing.
You know, you guys want to know a dirty secret? Pitches Be Crazy. So the name Pitches Be Crazy came from Chuck Pennell. He said, I want Varian to do a show called Pitches Be Crazy. And I said, okay, I can do it. So I'm like, sweet, name acquired. Thanks, Chuck. I'll use it. And then something happened. I had no show. And I want you guys to understand this. I need you guys to understand. I had no show up until 3 minutes before the first airing.
Oh, those are the best.
So literally 15 minutes before he would launch, he comes to me like, dude, do you want to join a game show? This is going to be your first time. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's 9 p.m. I don't care. What are we even doing? I don't fucking know. Here's Brandon. Good luck, have fun.
I worked out a loose structure. I said, Brandon, here's what we're going to do. Just because if you look at the show, it's a word-based version of Art of War. Because Art of War, the guys didn't know what they were going to draw before I told them. No one knew.
Yeah.
And I told people thought I was lying when I would say, guys, I don't know what you're gonna draw. Like there was times where I was like, fuck, draw a squirrel. You know, just that's how it was. So with pitches, I did not have a show until about 3 minutes before the show started. I told Brandon what to do, and it's worked.
It worked. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Yeah. The only problem is now it's been sponsored. Lyft is picking up sponsoring Pitches Be Crazy. Issue is they've asked for some change. They want, which is okay. They want some stuff in the background. They want some logos and some signage, and they also
product placement, man.
Right?
Like NASCAR,
they like the host to wear a pink suit, and he doesn't want to.
Nope.
And I told him, I said, you know, if you don't want, it's a neon pink. It's a darker pink. It's Lyft pink or T-Mobile pink. Is that magenta? Is that what they call it?
Cerise.
Magenta, yeah.
They want him to wear it. He's like, and the funny thing is, though, people have messaged me and they're like, hey, if Brandon won't wear that suit, I will. I won't say who, but I've had people message me and say, Brandon won't.
That sounds like a threat. Yeah,
It wasn't me, Brandon. It wasn't me. If I'm with you, fuck that pink chick.
Me neither story.
No, it was the hat and everything. It was.
Well, you know what the funny thing is? Brandon posted a picture wearing pink the other day.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Yeah, so he can't say anything. Yeah. He can't say he doesn't want to wear pink.
Yeah, now he's got no excuse, no bailout. See,
yeah.
He went out there and wore pink publicly, and now it's like, yep, there's your weekend outfit.
There's no going back from. There's no going back from that, is there? No. You can't get away from that now. Wearing pink.
Hey, Pops, I'm sharing the screen of the page I was flatting yesterday.
Why?
Just to apologize because that was boring.
Oh, great! Look at that.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, I was flatting this yesterday, and that was like watching paint dry. Just
is that guy in the second panel? Is that based on Mike Jimmy?
No, they're all dwarves, man. They're all dwarves.
Dwarves, man.
Yeah.
Well, Mike
That's
Jimmy's
about right. No. I'm just a 2 meter tall dwarf.
Yeah.
You know, I'm 6'8". You know, but I'm still a dwarf.
Yeah, it's an attitude.
If you ever read Discworld, you're fine. Read Discworld, Guards. You will understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got the 2 meter tall dwarf in there called Carrot. It's a red hair. Obviously, you know, like yay big, but he's still a dwarf because he got brought up as a dwarf.
Yeah, it's a matter of like proportions of the body, like the size of the head according to the body, you'll get that look. But no, these are like regular dwarves, like 4'11" around.
I know that you said you want, you weren't, I know you said you would focus on comics and not so much with this particular show, but I did want to say that I noticed that Glenn's wearing the NYC hat, and there's something happening in NYC right now. There's a bunch of people. I'm looking at it on Twitter, so he's seen me look away.
Are you talking about Burger King?
Yeah. They're all getting arrested for Whoppers.
Oh boy!
Don't get me started, Barry.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything else, but I want to say this: a Whopper, wow, delicious. Okay, I don't care how. Like, I'm not going to jail for a Whopper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Look, I want to know where all them cops were last summer.
Look,
when people were walking into whatever business they want and walking out with whatever they wanted. How are they going to be upset if you go to Burger King without a piece of paper?
I make it a daily mission to avoid the cops. I don't want to know where they're at. I know where they're at. They got a little clubhouse they hang out in. Listen, how is that not a game? How is that not a game? They got a clubhouse. They wear matching outfits. Okay, they posse up on me. How was that not a game?
Were they all dressed in pink?
Yeah. I mean,
what's up, Stone? Man, had a great chat with Stone yesterday. I love that dude, man. Good guy.
Pedro, what was that book you were showing us then? What's that from?
Oh, it's gonna come out. Oh wait, it's coming out. I don't know. I think the campaign's gonna start in May or April, one of the two. It's called Sons of Aether. It is, if you watch The Dirty Dozen, but with dwarves and in a Napoleonic setting. So yeah,
Dirty Dwarven Dozen.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're about the same size.
Yeah, they're like a dwarven elite unit, and they have a mission, and they take no prisoners, and they're fighting French goblins. You know what? Let me just show you the goblins, because that always takes a chuckle out of people.
Happy birthday.
Yep. Her. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
That lady.
Oh,
thank you, Stone.
Now I can't understand words.
And Pops, I don't appreciate being on the big screen. I look like crap.
You want me to shave part of my head over here so I can be in solidarity with you? I
look like someone took a fucking cattle brander, made it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. But I would do that. I would take like all this sideburn off and everything just to be in solidarity with you.
Yeah, I had to shave it. If you guys can see.
Wow.
See, but you don't
You
want me
can put me
to
on the
take it to you.
big screen
How
if
you
you
gonna
want.
see?
Go ahead. I had to shave all the way up because that's all infection up there too.
Whoa,
Dang.
that's awful.
And then I have it in my ears, and I got it on my chin.
Let's all shave our sideburns for solidarity. For solidarity.
Whoa.
No.
I have nothing to shave.
Whoa, who's that?
No, that's me. That's me. Now you can share it. Now you can share it.
What is it? What is it? What? Oh yeah, the dwarves.
No, these are the goblins.
Goblins. Those are
The
the goblins.
goblins. So they're like a World War I like flight squadron.
I got a troll here.
If you lost, I like it.
Something to say about those goblins, all right?
Yeah. And the Goblin King is a dandy because King Maximilian is a dandy. Like goblins are bald, but this guy wears a wig. And,
Wow.
I want to say too, Pedro, I'm very jealous because you can go to your computer on stream, and not be concerned that porn's going to be there because I can.
Yeah.
Pedro, did I contact you about being on IndieVote?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because your images you're showing look really familiar.
Yeah, but I have another book coming out in February. That's already finished. It's called Tropical Magic. It's that I work in that one by myself. But
It will shoot me a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just again, I can't even go to my computer without discovering some type of adult material. Of questionable, like really, like
raw adult material.
Yeah, I've told Lola, like, I die, delete my hard drive. I don't want that to be my legacy. There's questionable things that you're like, so what's the thing with you and rabbits, man? Shut up.
Yeah, that's why I have an iPad, man. That's why I have an iPad. I don't mix business with pleasure.
No, my Microsoft Surface full of porn too. I think shit. There's one computer, the one by the art desk doesn't have anything on it. Yeah. My phone.
You can't even go through my computer.
I have an iPad that's just filth. Like you can't put that iPad next to a Bible because the Bible will blacken.
Oh man, yeah. This is this is definitely a pop stream, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just about right. Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to I'm uploading last night's episode of Monday Madness to the Rumble because I back everything up over there just in case YouTube decides to kick me in the ass.
Yeah.
You know? Always make sure you back your stuff up on another platform. You know?
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Haven't you tried Odyssey?
I haven't got there yet, man. I'm like, man, it's as it is doing all this by yourself and trying to keep track of all the different platforms and all the different, you know, I mean, I just opened up a Spotify so that people can listen to me now. Like they want to do that, you know?
Yeah.
Yo. It's crazy, but you know, I'm trying to have fun, man. And you have to back everything up because you never know when, who, or why you're going to get kicked off of a platform.
Yeah, what's the word of the month to get you banned?
Yeah. You have to be prepared for that.
I know a couple.
You know, you got to back everything up.
At some point, you're going to get in trouble for saying chicken wing, so I really don't.
Well, there you go, Bob. Goodbye.
There goes the show.
Well,
Fried chicken already does it. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There you go, Pops. My 3 tips for success for artists. You can't be late until you show up. 2, if at first you don't succeed, redefine success. 3, if you can't beat them, arrange to have them beaten. That's Varian Grant's 3 tips for artistic success.
That looks like you've got a strange ear there, Varian.
That's a sheep behind me. You know what's funny is Lola's laying in the bed behind me. You can't see her. Let me frame it just like this, like I don't want to be in the picture. So
well,
yeah,
if you copied that what isn't your ear and
mm-hmm.
put it on the other side, you'd look like something off Babylon 5 or something like that.
How about this
Great
one, Marion? This is one of my favorites. How about this one? First, I got to turn off the banner. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites. I really like this one.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. There she is, Belle.
Madness approved, baby. Yeah. Now you see that backer board right there?
Mm-hmm.
Remember I was talking about prints? Make your prints backing boards.
Yeah, I do the same. It works.
With the book. They're always with the. They don't get thrown in a box. They don't get thrown away. They're always with the book.
Yeah. I can take those backing boards, the Liberty backing boards. They are well. The very first ones weren't made to the specifications that I asked.
Right.
The newer ones are, but it is very hard to get that board and to print on. So you can't really. We don't print on the board. We just actually have the paper made, but that stock is really hard to find, and the print on especially. So we went a little bit. We went to thicker stock, but yeah, the boards we typically too Liberty. You can buy ad space on the boards. Because the cool thing about that is what people don't realize is that that ad that you're buying, so you spend $100 with us and put an ad on the backing board. I'm gonna print. I think Lola, correct me if I'm wrong. We have to print. Is it minimum was 10,000 boards?
It's either 5 or 10,000. I'm not sure.
So 5,000. Where are you gonna get anywhere between 5 and 10,000 impressions for $100? Because that ad is gonna be evergreen. It's gonna run with that book forever, or where that backing board. Someone may take that backing board and put it in another book, but they're going to remember that. So I tell people, buy the whole backing board. I think was I forget what the price was. It's if anybody's interested, they can always message me and I'll send them information on it.
I might actually do that. That sounds very interesting. Yeah.
It works for some people. We pop them in all the books we send out, and the bag because all books from Liberty are backing boarded. They go to the stores. Yeah, it gives the store one less thing to have to worry about. But it's just trying to tell people, we split it up. Like the board, you can buy it. You can buy a square. You can buy 2 squares. You can buy the whole board if you want. Yeah. Hopefully, people. There's Bristolian Dave. He showed up.
Yep.
I'm used to looking at the comments on my show. I'm sorry. It doesn't help that you got me in the left-hand corner too. I feel like I'm.
You feel comfortable, right?
And here I am stuck in the middle.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't want to sing the song, but
Yeah, I was expecting that. I was like, ooh, sometime.
I'd have to go down here to sing the song. What is up, Bristol Dave? It's good to see you out there, man. The UK is represented, Netherlands is represented, Panama is represented. I got the most diverse shit going on online, yo.
It's an international endeavor. You can say. Yeah.
It always is. It always is.
Yeah.
We've been having fun doing this for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
Marion knows I have my moments. I'm fucking done. God damn it.
Hey, Pops, don't forget that you're also into Stella. You've got that hatch page as well.
Yes.
So,
and you might not know, Glenn, but the Cromniverse is in development.
Good.
Oh, Cromniverse.
Oh, boy.
Good.
I want to hear more about that.
The Cromniverse, it is in development. It's basically going to be an anthology where you all, as creatives, can write a story with your IP, with your character, and Crom.
Oh.
Okay? Anything that has to do with Crom. Because the Cromniverse is all universes. He can go anywhere because he's an internet troll. He can get in he's in the internet already. He's in your computer. He's in your computer. He's in your computer. He already knows all your
So
files.
that's where the blue screens come from.
Yeah. He can do whatever he wants because he's an internet troll. Now, you can write a story with your IP, based on the fact that this dude's going to pop out the internet and screw with you somehow. Or you can be trying to take him out or whatever. But we're going to do an anthology of Crom stories, and everybody's invited to bring their IP to the Cromniverse. And also, I'm going to ask everybody who does that to allow at least one person to be drawn into their story from the fan base, so that we're including all the creators and fans as well into this anthology. And if it's good, if people like it, we'll do another one with a whole bunch of different people. I mean, so that's the basis for it. I'm sure it's going to be adjusted as we go, because some people are going to want to try and kill Crom off, and you're going to be able to kill him off. Okay, it's going to end up a stalemate.
I'm going to kill your character.
He's not going to kill your guy. You're not going to kill him, but they can battle. They can, interact either as a team or against each other, whatever your story is, whatever you want to write. Don't kill my dude. I won't kill yours.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't know. This is very interesting. Thinking with the first IP I'm coming with, just like two blue-collar guys who happen to be magic users. Maybe Crom could be like the competition.
Well, yeah, I mean, he can be whatever you want. You can write the story. You just bring Crom into your story and stay with who he is. He's an internet troll. He messes with what's going on online. You can go into your files and change a panel, and you didn't even realize it, and you sent it off to the printer. Oops. Oh, fuck that up. You didn't make a mistake. That was my dude getting in your shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what Crom does. Crom has
guys, I really have to start and go look for dinner, because if I don't, then I'm gonna, be a skeleton by the end of this. Have a great night. Have a great day. Stay awesome. Well, I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Thank you.
And stay awesome, guys. I'll catch you in the chat.
All right, sir. You have a good
day.
See
you, Mike.
See you, Mike.
Later.
Hey, Mike. So, does he prefer Mike or Jimmy?
Mike. We call him Mike Jimmy because we don't know.
Okay. That's safe.
I normally like give me the hotel looking guy. What's his name? You remember the guy from Travelocity? He was a hotel spokesman. He was actually in Game of Thrones too. Hold on, I'll find him.
Oh,
the Travelocity guy.
I've told Mike Jimmy that he looks like him. Let's see here.
What's all over your foot? You just got me all wet.
Ew.
Whoa.
It's raining out. They were outside.
Okay.
Mud from the yard. What?
Ups, if you ever have puppies, I want one.
This one's fixed. The other one's fixed, but this one is. Huh.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and you're pissed about it, aren't you?
Of course he is. Like, where are my balls, dude?
I'd be pissed too, bro. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't have nothing to do with that.
Hey, could you imagine if there was like a hotline of dogs just missing their balls?
Dude, can you imagine being that guy? Somebody else decided whether or not you get the program.
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
That said, it should happen to a few people, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Hey, Rock and Roll Ninja, back it now.
Go ahead. Ask him now real quick, Pedro.
Hey, Mike, Jimmy, which one do you prefer, Mike or Jimmy? I'm just wondering. If you like both, hey, you like both. But
I always call him Mike Jimmy.
I do know that I'm speaking to Mike right now. I know you guys are shocked at my ability to multitask, but Mike has already, folks, found dinner. He's going to be enjoying pancakes. I got live photos here coming in.
Dude, I don't know.
There he is. Mike is enjoying
look at that.
A stack of pancakes. It's Super 8.
Pancakes, baby.
Oh, that's the guy who had intercourse with a bear, right?
See that? Both are fine, mate. Most people go for both.
Okay. Just asking.
Ew, pancakes. Oh, Mike.
Pancakes.
How could you say ew pancakes, Mike? That's very un-American. Oh, you're not American. That's
un-American. Yeah. He's from the Netherlands, right?
I bet he's a crepe person, huh?
Yeah, crepe or frikandel or those like bitterballen.
Yeah, the only time I eat pancakes is in America, in the United States.
See,
because when in Rome, you have to do what the Romans do, don't you? So to speak.
What?
So you cuss a lot when you come to America? You're like, mother.
All the time.
His brother just showed up. This one's not fixed, Lola.
Oh.
Come here. What do you got to say?
He's showing it.
He's so pretty.
Come here.
He needs to make puppies.
Show your face, dude.
He's gorgeous.
No, I'm not looking at the camera. I gotta do it. He's the one that usually talks all the time. He's very quiet this morning. I don't know why. Rocky. Nothing to say, dude.
I got
nothing to say.
My dogs. They only bark when someone's at the door. That's it. They don't bark any other time. If someone has to be at the door, or there has to be a strange voice in the house. Because I put them up because I don't trust them. Like I had a dog, my mother's dog, was the sweetest thing in the world, but there were two of my friends he couldn't stand. He could not stand them. I wish he would have did that to one of my ex-girlfriends. Would have saved me a trip to the doctor. But so he just would have barked at her early on.
Yeah, you got them shots,
Yeah.
Yeah. That will sober you up.
Yeah. I gotta take how many pills? Okay. It'll stop itching.
Dude, I had a friend. I'm already 47, so those days are behind me. But I had this friend who was a DJ, and he stayed there for a little while, and he went to the doctor, and the doctor says, like, I don't know what this is. So grab some organic vinegar and throw it down there. Let's see what happens. But I have no medication for you, sir. So I was like, that's the time when you like leave the utensils on the board and go like, okay.
A friend of mine, the worst thing they can tell you in the doctor's office is, good news, we're gonna name a disease after you. That's the worst thing you can hear.
Yeah, it's like,
wow. But I had a friend, and I won't say where he was stationed, but he was stationed out the country, and he did his 4-year tour, and he was like, okay, I'm going home, and he wanted to get out. This is years ago because he got out just now because he was gonna get hit with stop loss, because Bush was still in office. He's like, okay, I'm done with the military, and but someone in his unit, this guy had found at the bus stop a what we now know as a fleshlight. I remember, you know what those are, right?
Yeah. I have an iPad.
They're toys for they're sexual toys.
Yeah.
And this guy took it, not my friend, but the guy he knows, took it home to base and used it. Well, a couple weeks later, he's like, "Ooh, I'm itching. I'm itching." Well, it was not new. It was in the package, but it was not new. Someone had used it. But he ended up getting it's black syphilis. That's what it's called, black syphilis, which is not in America. Not in America. And he had to stay. He found mine, and the guy had to stay where he has to stay there, where they're stationed. He can't come back to the U.S. because I guess they don't have that. Yeah, we don't have that disease here, and we don't want it.
But I think that's incurable. That's incurable. But dude, like, do you have like those little spray things you use with cats? Just fill it with alcohol, you know.
Like, right now, while the story's good, smash the like.
Yeah. But isn't that messed up? Like you're serving your country. Yeah, you caught a disease. Now you can't come back. Like you have to come back in my country. You can quarantine me once I'm there, but you can't.
But that's incurable. That's a problem.
Yeah.
So that's something you carry like luggage forever.
It's just throwing you. Just chat says, "Oh dear God." Dear God.
So the guy goes through 4 years of being shot at and doing whatever he was doing, and he gets some disease from some toy.
Yeah.
And he can't come home.
Yeah. And it's not even a cool story. Like, I was in Saigon and we were having fun. No, dude, you picked up the toy at the bus stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even a cool story.
No, not even. It's like,
yeah, you know, it was like I was in Saigon. And
like, yeah, dude, it was a monkey and a midget. Nothing. Not even close.
I buy a toy. It's to use on her.
Well, if you're on base, Timothy Olsen, he might as well lie. Yeah, he might as well just lie to
There was LSD, and we did it on a plane, and there was a pool inside the plane. Like, yeah.
I'd be telling the court martial officer, I'd be like, yo, I got it from the captain.
That's take everyone with you policy.
Yeah.
I kind of condone.
Yeah. Hey, you gonna send me home, or that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We all have that shit.
I remember that, and I'm like, my friend said, "Dog, you guys got there's a district there for that, right?" He's like, "Well, yeah, but the guy found it at the bus stop, and he was like, fellas, I'm taking this back on base." You know, our military is so petty. I'm surprised they didn't bring him up on charges for bringing it back on base. They brought a viral agent back on base.
Yeah.
Just don't give my ideas.
Yeah, don't give me ideas.
That counts as biological warfare. Oh, here comes the dog. Wait, I have to mute.
He's got a howler too, yeah.
No, that ain't nothing. That's not dogs. You want to hear dogs? Wait till Travis and Nicole get home. You'll hear dogs.
I thought that was your dog.
That ain't nothing. That's only one howling.
Yeah, the thing is, like, that's the fish vendor, and the dog can't send the megaphone.
Okay.
No, Pedro, you should record it and use it as a ringtone.
Yeah, I have to, because there's the guy who takes like old appliances. Like, if you broke down your refrigerator, he'll pick you up. He comes with the same megaphone. He hates that guy worse. And the fishmonger, I guess he has a better dulcet tone, so he doesn't get that mad. But
I think they can probably smell him if he's the fishmonger.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Act like this is your show for about 2 minutes.
Yes, Timothy. I have a Twitter. I'm gonna put it in.
Pops told me, okay, this is my show for 2 minutes, but I can't share anything embarrassing. But I will do this. Now, Pedro, where are you at again? You're
talking about me while I'm gone. Here.
What's that?
Okay. That guy.
Jesus. So, what was the question?
Where are you at, Pedro? I forget. I'm sorry.
I'm in Panama. The country.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the country. Not even in Panama City, which it's been called like the New York of Central America. Not really. But I'm in a little town on the way to a copper mine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I ended up here after a divorce. So I'm gonna just leave it at that. And no, it's like in the middle of the bush. So I see jaguars and horses. And there's this little feline feral cat called we call it here a marta. I don't know what you call it in English, but it's really elongated cat, a little bit bigger than a dog, and they eat all the chicken. So you get all that. You get that over here. So
cats who attack chickens. See, that's not.
Yeah, no, but this is more like a feral bush cat. It's not like a domestic cat. Yeah.
We have servals. Well, we don't naturally have servals here in Michigan. That's okay. No, we don't naturally have servals, but we do have wolverines. But they don't really come out. But the thing about the servals, we have a lady who she's been in the news twice over the last 2 months where her cats keep getting out, and they got to track these damn servals down because they're attack cats basically. They're not supposed to be pets, but you can't have them, but she just see, Lola's family's been on the news. You're lucky. You guys are lucky, Glenn and Pedro. You don't have crazy Americans who like to keep wild animals you're not supposed to keep because the Indy Prince, her family, they've been on the news. And I remember being a kid and looking at these crazy people. They go in the house and take out alligators and goats, and I'd wonder who are these people. And I just happened to marry into the family. But her family's been on the news where they went in there. They took her grandmother's goat, her alligator. Yeah, big ass alligator. He used to swim in the pool with the kids. He's like,
yeah.
Kind of white shit is this?
Well,
Anyway,
the thing is, like, one thing you need to know about Panama is that we have Americans down here. Like, you guys built the Panama Canal and you stayed here for 100 years. Then you left in '99, and then a lot of expats are coming back. So, okay, there's a case of an American lady who wanted. Well, she didn't want it. She got a howler monkey as a pet. And those are not domestic. You can't domesticate a howler monkey. So,
just get a kid.
Yeah.
So
and he took a crab in her mouth when she was sleeping.
God.
Yeah. So yeah.
So at one point, I owned 17 snakes. The biggest being around 10 foot.
Just walk through all that water.
I've had 2 4-foot alligators. My grandma had a 7-foot alligator. We've had pot-bellied pigs. We've had goats, chickens, ducks, servals. I've had all kinds of different lizards, different frogs. I've had a prairie dog.
Too many damn
I've
mouths.
had a lot of shit.
Listen. I've had dogs, birds, and a fish. Oh, at one point I had a scorpion, but I believe my mother killed it. I believe she poisoned it because she was not happy that I had a scorpion in the house. And
Like, but what do you like? You can throw a stick and a scorpion will bring it back. Like, why would you have?
Oh, we have a plumbing emergency, and I'm gonna have to cut this short.
Oh no!
Oh, we have a flood going on over here.
Oh, okay. Take care of that.
That's what the dog was walking through.
Go to it.
That sucks. I was gonna play a new theme song for Indie Vote Livewire, but I'll play it tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pops, is that the one that I couldn't see a couple days ago? Your grandchild?
Oh, this is Sophia.
I can finally see you. How are you?
He's published in Incantessi #2. Her family.
Oh, wow. Excellent. Excellent.
Congratulations.
Uh-huh.
No, she's all nervous.
She got her new blue screen glasses or whatever you call them, blue light glasses.
They look nice.
So yeah, I got to go clean up a water mess. It's not a big deal. It's like the sink that the washer drains into got plugged, and the washer drained into it, overflowed. I got water all over the floor over there. So
and I stepped in it because I wanted to go see Rocky.
it's a mess. I got to clean it. I will see you all tonight on Livewire.
All right.
See ya.
Take care. Bye, guys.
All right, y'all have a good night. Peace.
Peace.
Not even playing the outro. I'm out of here. Bye.